Hello, Liverpool. Are you ready for some comedy? Oh, but are you ready to solve a murder? Thank God for that. Then please put your hands together and welcome to the stage, Crime Scene Improvisation!
Wow, that was pretty loud. Hello, yes, we are CSI Crime Scene Improvisation, the improvised murder mystery in which no one knows who the killer is, not even the cast. Yes, you can tell it's an improv festival. That is wonderful pantomime energy. Just to get a feel for you, if you've seen improv before, give me a cheer on 3. I feel like it's going to go 1, 2, 3. If you've never seen improv before, give me a cheer on 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Welcome. But you're in good hands. We're not going to turn on you. It's not a cult, whatever people say. The general idea is we're not going to pick on you. It's not like stand-up. It's more about you picking on us. We're going to use your ideas and your suggestions to create a wonderful show together. We have no idea what's going to happen. During the show, you'll get to create a murder. Later on, you get to ask questions of the suspects. At the very end, you decide who did it. Sound good? Yeah. Yes, mob justice. So, I'm getting you lightly warmed up because I already feel a lot of energy in the room. I'm going to start with an easy, okay? On the count of 3, I would like you to shout your own name. Some of you are nervous. If you don't have a name, cool, sexy, mysterious, but make one up, right? Your own name on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Now, between all of you, I heard Simon. So today you will collectively be known as Simon. Please say hello to the Simons around you. So Simon. Simon. See you, Simon. Big side. Good to have you here. Beautiful. Lovely. Now that we're all friends, let's imagine that the show has gone so well that in an hour's time you crowd surf me to the bar and I'm buying everyone a drink. What do you want on 3? 1, 2, 3. Tap water. Great. Now, you may need a drink after this, and always stay hydrated, because I have some troubling news. You're already my favourite people. Keep going. Today, dear detectives, there has been a murder! Oh! Every show. What are the odds? One time it'll be about, a parking ticket. It'll be very boring. But we need to know who has been murdered, and that's where you come in. Now, ground rule. We do not kill real people. That's a disappointment range. Put away all your objects. No, this is a fun escapist hour. It's something completely made up. So can I get a first name from over here?
Larry!
Larry, beautiful. Squeaky wheel gets the oil. And then can I get an unusual second name for Larry from over here? Okay, what was it? Titsley. Yes. I'm a child, I'll take it. T-I-D. Don't read into that if my therapist is in the audience. Titsley. Lovely. Now, Larry Tisley had a very specific job. We've been doing the show about 11 years at this point. We've been accountants, politicians, strippers, porn stars, taxidermists, dentists, all these things. So I'd like you to just focus your minds for a moment. It could be a job maybe one of your grandparents had, or it could be something that you think we've never done before. And we're going to take a few of these. So
Tattoo artists.
Tattoo artist is beautiful.
Oh,
so what was one up here?
A laser taker.
TV show.
Wait, what was the TV show one?
Played a detective in a TV show.
TV show detective, tattoo artist, can I get one more? I'm going to come over here.
Sailing instructor.
Sailing instructor. Right, we're going to have a cheer off between sailing instructor, detective in a TV show, and tattoo artist. Okay? Why am I angry now? Right. Okay. If you'd like to see the murder about a sailing instructor, give me a cheer on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Strong. You liked it, didn't you? If you'd like to see the show about a tattoo artist, give me a cheer on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! If you'd like to see the show about someone who played a detective in a TV show, give me a cheer on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! It's going better. Beautiful. So, Larry Tisley, who played a detective in a TV show, has been brutally murdered. Now, don't think about anything too obvious. We don't do knives or guns or anything from the well-known world of TV detective shows. Think of something that'd be unusual to be there.
T-strainer, avocado.
T-strainer is beautiful.
Italian.
I'm taking T-strainer because it made me happy. I want to see how they did that. Yeah, and T-strainers are good. We all know what a T-strainer is, right?
Yeah.
Strains tea, okay. That's a weird moment there. So, this is the man who killed with a T-strainer, as shown here, actual size as well. Now, you'll be led on this investigation by a professional detective, but we will be using all of your ideas in your minds put together. And you're going to need them, because, dear detectives, this is your murder.
Hello, Simon! Hello, I am Detective Garfunkel, and I think together we make a fantastic team. Now, who here likes to drink tea? I know, right? And who here, when we're drinking our morning or afternoon or evening, if you're like that, cup of tea, ever thinks that that tea strainer they might be using could also kill? I never would have thought that either, but then I came across the crime and murder of Larry. Didn't we love Larry? Yeah, so much so. But Larry has been murdered, and it's up to us to find out who did it and put them away. Larry was a detective on a TV show, and we are going to go down now to the Boomerang Film Studios, where we're going to meet with our crime scene investigators.
The crime. Now, don't be starstruck, all right?
All right.
Not by me, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
I know we're in a film studio and you love that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm a sucker for it.
So, you might notice, where's the body? I know that's what you're thinking, detective. You're a professional. Well, you see this pile of goo? That's the body. See what's happened here is the classic strain case. So you can see the tea strainer just down here, this little contraption just here.
So small, so harmless.
Yeah, I know, you would think that. And also, let me make very clear, this is a real thing.
Oh,
This is a real thing. So what I can tell you that happened with this is that they tweezed it open like this, and very slowly fed the body through it, bit by bit. Now I can tell you by the time specifications on the goo, beginning here, that it started with the finger and just slowly went through. Now, detective, I cannot tell you what sort of person would have done this. Somebody with great patience, I would imagine. And I'm imagining this is somebody who had a real vendetta against the victim.
Detective, you're not going to believe what I've got over here.
Tell me, Maureen,
It's a film script.
Okay, yes.
It's a film script and it's called Tea Leaf.
Okay.
I've had a flick through and there's a thief in there.
Oh, okay.
And listen, who's going to be Larry's biggest role yet?
Larry's biggest role. So this hasn't come out, has it?
It's not come out.
And it might not even be in production. We've only got one copy of this.
Do you want to have a little read?
Read it to me, please, Maureen.
Don't mind if I do. Always fancied myself to be a tea leaf.
Oh.
Wherefore art thou, Jemima, you awesome detective? Larry's going to play.
The detective.
The detective.
And it's a little bit Shakespearean in tone.
It's Shakespearean.
Shakespearean. So this would have been a big break for him, Maureen. Thank you. Keep
Maureen, that was beautiful, Maureen. That was
Thank
absolutely
you.
beautiful.
Drama Club 2002.
A bit much. Anyway, I'm over here in the props department.
Okay,
detective.
props, yeah.
And so obviously they were shooting your classic kitchen scene. Was scheduled on the schedule. But the interesting
What is
thing,
that classic scene?
It's people in the kitchen making a cup of coffee, having a chat. Yeah, very classic. Anyway, what I've noticed is they were obviously using Tetley's tea bags.
Right.
But you can see that someone has scribbled out the E-T-L-E-Y-S and they've written Titsley. And I'm sorry to bring the tone down, detective, but they've not spelled it T-I-D. And I'll say no more, use your imagination, detective, but that's malicious.
And that's Larry's surname, isn't it?
Well, if it was spelled T-I-D, it would in fact be Larry's surname, but someone's having a jab here. And it's done, I can tell you it's done after the murder, because it's all, the glue is all over it as well.
The glue?
Larry's glue.
Oh, Larry's glue. Bit of Larry. So there's a bit of Larry over the props department.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thanks everyone. I've seen it now. Oh, Larry's glue. Oh, who would do such a thing? So we had the pile of goo, which was Larry, and he'd been put through a tea strainer by the finger. Yeah, that was a very slow, painstaking process. Then we had the script, didn't we? The script was called Tea Leaf, and it was a film script, and it was about a thief, and perhaps would have been a big role for Larry, a Shakespearean twist. And then, of course, in the props department, we had a tea bag, which is different because with a tea strainer, do you use a tea bag or tea leaves? Leaves, yeah, leaves. So then here we've got an actual bag, and then there's been an edit made on the name. Some kind of play on poor Larry's name, some kind of jibe. Yes. Well, we're going to get to the bottom of this. Now, let's meet the person who found the body. Oh, wow. Gosh, I just want to say, without being unprofessional, I'm a big fan of your work.
Thank you
On
very
the
much.
show.
I appreciate that. It's a difficult time for me to hear anything about the show, given that we lost Larry. And
Yes, of course. Well, Duke, if you could just tell me a little bit about Larry, what he was like as a co-star.
Larry was a consummate professional. The way he acted the part of detective in Detective, the show.
Yes.
I mean, when you give him a part like that, he doesn't even have a proper name. He's just called Detective.
Very mysterious.
You give him nothing to work with, and yet he made it his own. He was a very, very talented man, but a difficult man to live with.
Oh, you lived with him as well?
Yeah, he was my flatmate.
Okay. So you were flatmates, and it was a difficult flatmate. Could you elaborate?
Well, he would always bring the work home with him, so I'm the showrunner, by the way.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah,
I'm a big fan of your work.
I'm really behind the scenes. You don't
But still, big
necessarily
fan.
know the
No, I do.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. Around the flat, he was like, he'd bring us home. You know, when I leave work, it's done. I'm back home. I'm just enjoying myself, living in the flat with Larry. But Larry would bring it back with him. He thought about it all the time. He was living his character even when he was not on screen in front of the cameras. It was difficult. It was intense.
Okay,
He was kind of like Brando.
Method actor,
Exactly.
yes, method actor.
Exactly.
Okay, so on the film set in general, in Boomerang Studios, tell me, what is the vibe? What is it like?
It is, it's toxic. I'm going to say it's toxic. It's a very difficult environment. You got to be strong to survive. Survival of the fittest.
Survival of the fittest. And
Yeah.
Larry?
He didn't survive. He was fit. He was a very fit man, but he didn't survive.
Okay. And just one last thing, Duke. Do you drink tea at all?
I dabble. Tasted it, you know, but not that much. I'm American. I don't really do tea properly.
And if you did have to choose, which one would it be?
Which tea?
Yes.
Well, obviously, every American loves Lipton.
Right, thank you, Duke. Right. Did he seem suspicious? Simon, we need to keep focused. We need to pay attention because I think there's going to be a lot of facts, and later on we're going to have a chance to question our suspects, so let's meet them all now.
God damn it! I can't write a word! I can't write anything! I've lost my muse, I've lost my artist. Oh, how are you? God damn it! I can't write a word! I can barely think or breathe! I don't know what to do! What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, my television husband! And your muse! Exactly! Oh, I've never looked at you like this before. writers, you see.
I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have.
No, you can.
I'll leave.
You can, because I've just thought of something to write down. Parker pen, ignited.
You write with your pen, you don't use a computer?
I dabble.
Am I? Sorry, Sheila, are you telling me that I'm your new muse?
I don't know if it's certain, so I wouldn't want to say, but possibly. Possibly.
This day has been an emotional roller coaster for me, Sheila. I mean, I woke up and found out that my husband, my television husband, was dead, and now I feel like already you're going to fill that void.
You're going to be the ink in my script. And that's a really great compliment from me. You're going to be the ink in my script.
I'm already regretting this, Sheila.
I've boomed back. I've boomed back. You've
that's
boomed
lovely.
back. It happened so quickly.
Yes, it has happened quickly. Maybe regretting some choices I made this morning. I'm in a state of grief. I've never been down into the dungeon before.
Come back.
No.
Come back. No.
She's onto something. It's a tight turnaround, but she's definitely onto something.
It's me!
Jesus. Can't...
Surprise! I've got your costume with me. Don't feel embarrassed by being naked.
No.
I've seen it all.
No, I want to know if someone's going to walk in whilst I'm naked, so I have time to suck in my gut.
Just the costume. You know.
No, you make this. You make this. You make me work.
Do you make you work?
This rewrite has me playing 5 different animals and 10 kinds of shopkeeper. That'd be impossible without me.
Oh, well, Barry, you know, you're just as good as your brother. You know, and you're doing great with the grief. It's lovely how you've just come straight into work, missed the funeral and everything. I really love it.
In fairness, Stacey, he was my twin brother. It might have freaked people out.
That is true. That did freak people out sometimes.
Well, I was going to say, I appreciate the turn that they're taking, but surely I could do his role now. I look like him. You just slip me straight in.
You do look really, really like
We're identical twins. We are. Not were, we are.
Sometimes I get confused. Well, sometimes I did get confused, you see. Whether it was you or him.
I didn't.
No. What? Oh, I think that's the call. Goodbye, darling.
Duke, do you hear what they're saying on the internet? Do you hear?
I've seen some of the things.
The trolls are at it again. What did you think I was talking about?
I look at the internet from time to time. I see a lot of things. Okay, I can't be sure what specific thing you're talking about.
Duke, tell me 3 things.
3 things I've seen on the internet.
Yes, Duke. No. No, just the same thing.
Okay, so one was.
Oh, gosh.
God.
You're lying to me, aren't you?
Yes.
You haven't seen the internet. You have not seen the internet. Come with me now. Come with me. I'm going to be your first time.
I'm scared. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm scared. I've heard a lot about it. I'm horrified by what I hear. I don't want to get sucked in.
It's a scary place, I promise you, but it can connect people. It can bring people together, especially at times of grief.
You know, that's what we need right now, to be brought together.
We need to have a party.
That's a great idea. Instead of looking at the internet, we could have a party.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay, great. I'll go and handwrite all the invitations.
Okay, and then I will scan them in and send them via Facebook. People still use that.
Okay, Simon, so let's have a little quick recap of everything. We've met Sheila, and she is the writer from Down Under. We've met Duke, and he was the show's runner and also Larry's flatmate. We've met Moria. She was the on-screen wife with Detective. We've met Barry, who was the twin brother, who also seems to be an actor or wants to be an actor. And then we've met Stacey, who works in costume. Okay, so we've met all of our suspects. Does anyone seem particularly dodgy? These are initial gut reactions.
Larry's wife.
Barry's wife. Barry's wife, you're right, yes, Barry's wife. We still have to find out who that might be as well. And also, we had 3 pieces of evidence. So we had the Tiddly prop tea bag, the tea leaf script, and we had the tea strainer with Larry's gloop. So we can now have a little vote to see which one we would like to hear a little bit more about. So give me a cheer if you'd like to hear more about the Tiddly prop tea bag. Give me a cheer if you'd like to hear about the tea leaf script. Clap as well. And what about if we want to hear about the tea strainer and Larry's gloop? We want to hear more about this.
I think love a tea bag, Nate. Do you know? I don't know what's wrong with having a tea bag. You're not going to end up in gloop if you have a tea bag.
An internet thing?
Everything's an internet thing, John.
Look, personally, my favourite tea, white tea. Have you ever had it?
No.
It's like green tea, but without the green.
So what is it? Just
White
see-through?
tea.
See-through tea?
See-through tea.
See-through tea, but actually a little bit not see-through. What's that word?
Translucent.
Translucent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's
I
it.
don't hold with all these funny teas. I just want a normal cup of tea.
What's not?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It's a good point though. What is normal
What is
tea?
normal
What sort of,
tea?
you know, what sort of centrism?
normal tea?
What is normal tea? What is normal?
Yeah, no, we've been doing some tests involving on the gloop. Yeah. Well, it turns out it would have taken approximately 10 hours. Yeah.
No. So we're looking for someone with good forearm endurance.
Yeah.
Really.
And he would have been alive for 8 of those 10 hours.
Yeah.
It's a real crime of passion or
Sustained
malicious.
passion.
Yeah.
Sustained passion.
The only way to get the last 2 hours of him through is to use a spoon to push it through.
Yeah. But we can't find the spoon.
Can't find the spoon.
Yeah.
We're looking for the spoon.
It's very important. Do not rest, do not stop. I want you to find that spoon.
Find that spoon.
Find that spoon.
Gloria, my off-camera, real-life wife.
This one.
I'm so glad that you're getting all these opportunities now.
Thank you. I know. I obviously hadn't thought I'd be able to leave the show so quickly, but
Oh no, you know, I thought my brother gone, maybe I'd step in those shoes, but if you're in them, then it's a win-win. First my brother gets all the opportunities, now my wife. It's still, you know, a family wins a win. I always say that.
No, I do
Always
appreciate
say.
it. I do appreciate it. Sorry, I feel it breaks my heart seeing you. My husband, my television husband, I loved him so much.
But you loved your non-television husband too.
It's just so confusing.
You were so convincing when I saw the passion on camera. I thought it's because he looked like me, so you were just using like emotional memory that it was me.
That's right. I just get confused between you all the time.
And if you were off camera, that was just method.
Yes, that's right.
Just method.
You know, it's funny because obviously we met on the same day, and
Well, he would always joke because you thought it
I
was him
thought it was
asking
him.
you out,
I did
but it was
think it
actually
was him.
me.
I thought
Because
it
he
was
thought,
him.
no, he'd
I thought it was him, but
I'd
it was
spilled
you.
tea on his lap and he had to go wash it off.
And it was so confusing, and I was walking down the aisle and they said the name, and I thought, oh, no, it's fine. So happy. And the children are lovely.
They look just like me and him.
They do. They've got his eyes and yours.
And DNA test, of course, is useless. Useless.
Getting a phone call.
Now, you could take it in the other room. We don't have secrets.
No, I'm gonna have to leave.
No, you can.
I know, I won't take you to the other room. It's I think it's probably one that means I have to leave.
Okay.
It's your move.
It's a great party. Is it just us?
Yes. The problem is, you've turned up. Yes. So
Oh.
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 Hi.
Guys, you're
Sorry, my phone's ringing. I just want to...
one moment, the knight takes e4.
No way. No way!
That's right. I'm developing my knights.
Okay, I've got to get this down, otherwise the party's going to be ruined.
I don't know what you guys were expecting. It's not that kind of party. You can put your clothes back on.
Stacey, would you...
When the invite came via Facebook, you know, I thought.
Stacey, did you know?
Wait, the invite by Facebook made you think you should be naked. Just the Facebook vibe of it.
It was via the nudist group.
That's fair.
Are you in the nudist group?
I thought we were all in the nudist group.
Well, everyone's born into the new.
No,
I didn't mean it like that. You're not in the nudist group?
King takes E12.
Hang on a minute. You're playing three-dimensional chess.
Yeah, that's what we do in Australia. Listen to me, right?
Is there drinks at this party?
Have you seen the internet?
No.
You've not seen it?
I've never seen it. I don't know what it was.
Happening?
On the internet, have you seen the internet?
What's happening on the internet?
The trolls! They're coming for us!
Oh, God.
They're all coming for us! Have you not seen this? Look! All of the trolls coming for us!
Well, they're just coming for you. Awful acting, can't lead the show.
Yes.
The detective was back. She's
Yes.
not a detective
Yes.
in the detective. The show's called The Detective.
Yes, they're coming for all of us. It just happens to be all about me. But it's all of us, really. I mean, it's our show, isn't it? If I go down, we all go down, trust me.
What even is the show anymore? We've lost Larry. There's no show without Larry.
That's exactly what one of the trolls said. Are you a troll?
No, I'm not on the internet. I do
That's
send...
exactly what a troll would say.
Oh my God, guys! I've got it. This is the script. This is the script. You're in it. You're in it. You're in it. You're in it. I'm in it. That detective over there's in it.
Are you filming us right now? Because I didn't consent to that.
Oh, I need makeup. I need makeup. No, I'm not filming you.
Wait, what's the script? What script? I never heard of any script.
This is the script. We're living a really great story. Trolls coming for actors and writers and costume designers and
Someone's being murdered.
Sorry, are you saying you've written this already and we're playing out your already written words?
Wait, this is the show?
What's happening?
I'm just going to say it. This isn't a very good party.
What I think you say is that we take this real drama, you know, like those serial killer dramas, where they take a serial killer, real killings, and then they dramatize it. They do like monster hyphen the drama story / he was bad. But then we do this about this murder that happened to us, and I can play the lead because he's my identical twin brother.
And we could put the affair in it.
So what's wrong with that? So I just want to do not mention this. Okay, so that's not out in the open.
Which one is it?
I get confused as well, and that's why it's a secret affair, because it's all confusing. I don't...
You do care.
Maybe I do care. But
You
then
could be
everyone...
the star.
I already
You
am the
already know
star.
how to lie, so I don't know why you can't put that into acting.
How dare you? I already know how to lie.
Well, you were lying to both of them.
Well, I was just saying I was confused. Is that really a lie, or is it just confusion? Is it a lie, or is it confusion, Stacey?
The Duke just leave his own party.
I'm worried. I'm worried that this isn't going to work, that this new meta show that we put together is not going to It's not going to bring back the viewers. They're used to a straightforward detective drama with a detective called Detective. Just does detective things. They're not ready for all this next level shit.
Do you know what I think? You're the fan favourite anyway. You're not even on the TV. You're just the runner. But they come to see you. They come to visit the set to see you.
Yeah, just to be clear, I'm the showrunner. I'm not a runner. I'm in charge of this entire show. You thought I was just getting the tea?
I have seen you get tea.
There's no runner, so I have to sometimes get my own tea.
Yeah, and you give everyone else your special tea leaves. And you come visit me in my costume trailer. I always enjoy that.
Wait a second. Are you filming us? We're just having a conversation here. This isn't the part of the script.
I've never been on telly. Hi, Mum!
So Tits knew you went for a view?
What's my line? You didn't give me script.
It's no lines, it's improvised.
It's not improvised. I'm just having a conversation. That's not improvisation. It's just talking. Maybe improvisation is just talking.
You don't need to get so angry with me, okay? I've never been on telly before, and actually, do you know, I have something to say. I'm finding you all a bit callous. There was the fact that, like, no one, not even his twin brother, went to his funeral, and then he held a chess party on the same day. And also just living with the humiliation of turning up to the chess party naked.
Also, to further defend ourselves, there wasn't much to bury. He was goop. Okay?
No, to be fair though, I do want to just turn the camera off right now. I've just turned it off with my thumb. But like, I want to say, I've turned it off. It's just a red light. It's off. What I want to say is that your feelings are so valid, and it is sad. It's so sad what's happened here.
It's okay to
Why
cry.
have you cried?
I'm getting the boom near you.
But the camera...
This is audio, don't worry about it.
Okay, well, does anyone else have any other feelings they'd like to share?
I feel like you maybe never achieved your potential.
I feel like you felt there was a romantic spark between us, and there wasn't.
Between us?
Yes.
But you're saying there isn't?
There's nothing. Carved over my heart and poured on the floor, you have jack shit.
I think we need some sisterhood.
And that's a wrap.
The internet love it. It's just that they're saying there's probably not enough of me, that's all. So I was just wondering if there was more you could do with me. No, that's true. Can I confide in you? I really like... Where are the cameras? Where are the cameras? There is no cameras. I just want to say that I feel uncomfortable about this. I know fame is coming for me, and I know that I can handle it. But I don't know if you can. Fame is coming, and I'm not sure.
Fame is here.
No, fame is really coming. Like, if trolls are trolling you to the amount that we are being trolled, it means it's big.
Yes.
It means the dollars are coming into the bank.
Right.
It means the money's coming into the purse.
Yes.
It means that you're going to have loads of dogs. That's what's going to happen. Fame is coming.
Okay.
And it's feeling uncomfortable.
I'm sorry, what are you trying to tell me?
Okay, listen, you're going to think I
And
sound...
before you say it, just remember that I am the detective in the show The Detective. Well, I'm the wife of the detective.
Yeah, but listen, we've been filming everything.
Yes?
We are filming incriminating stuff. Did you hear what Barry said on camera yesterday?
No, what?
He was talking about gloop. We've got it all on camera. The detective doesn't have to do any work. We've filmed everything.
So what you're saying is I really am the detective.
And that just my presence here in this television studio means I will solve the crime with this TV show you're making based around me, because it's all based around me.
That's not what I was saying.
I think that's exactly what you were saying. I get it. No, I get it. That's exactly what you were saying. And fame is coming for me like a pack of dogs. I'm going to be the most famous woman in the world, and I'm ready.
And if you had a rider,
Yes.
Gloria, what would be on your rider? What would you put on your rider for your top stuff?
Money. I'm going to walk into a room and be filled with money. I'll just Scrooge McDuck my way through the world.
Gloria, why are you so damn sexy? So damn sexy, I couldn't handle it.
Sheila, this is taking a turn. I wasn't expecting this.
You're talking about a pack of dogs?
Sorry, I'm getting a call.
Okay, everyone get in here, get in here. I think that we've seen quite enough of all of you, and we have got some questions for you. Isn't that right, Simon? Yes. Exactly.
I'd love to speak to my agent first.
Please step forward, Moria. Or Scrooge McDuck.
Oh, God.
Should we call you that? Tell us a little bit about tea, how you feel about it.
Well, I like tea very much, particularly herbals, herbal tea. I like to drink it at all times of day, so, except for when I'm drinking coffee.
Oh,
That
yeah.
really gets me going in the morning,
Would you say...
energy-wise.
Yes. And you have children?
Yes.
With Larry?
Yes, that's right, with Barry.
With
With
Barry.
Barry. Oh, well, can you imagine?
Barry. Can you imagine if they were accidentally with Larry?
Imagine.
Because I got confused.
Accidentally made a slip. Oops!
Oopsie, I slipped and fell.
How many children do you have?
3.
3 children.
Yes, yes.
Lovely. And what are their names?
Gary, Harry, and Sally.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's almost a rhyme.
Almost.
Half rhyme.
Put your hand up if you have any questions. Gloria, absolutely anything about on screen, off screen, anything, yes?
Where were you at the time of the murder?
Oh, brilliant question. Where were you at the time of the murder? Well done.
Well, I was, of course, looking after the children at home. They were all in bed. I was in the cinema room. I'm very well paid.
Can anybody corroborate that?
Yeah.
That's terrifying. Well, I suppose technically they can't, but I was on the internet at the time, so I'm sure there's a record of my presence on the internet. I always like to Google search myself every evening. When I sit down to watch The Detective, every evening I sit and Google myself and see what people are saying.
Any other questions for Moria?
Do you use bags or leaves?
Yeah, do you use bags or leaves?
Leaves, always leaves. Bags are disgusting.
Oh, yeah. Right. Anything, we have one up here that I was
Are you a patient person?
Yes. Are you a patient person?
Well, on a scale of I make animations to do I need to run up the left-hand side of the escalator, I would say I'm around a 12.
Not patient.
Not patient. But have I been waiting years for my moment as a lead? Yes. So in that respect, I suppose I would call myself patient, although I am the female lead, which we know is nowhere near as good as the male lead.
Okay, and you've been waiting, you say? Waiting patiently?
Waiting, what? Oh, no, sorry. Well, that sounded. No, I just mean I was hoping to be able to leave the show at some point and have my own show.
Which is?
Well, I don't know. No one's cast me in it.
What would you like it to be?
Well, I'd like it to ideally be about a female hero, perhaps who works on a spaceship, who perhaps has twin men who work as her assistants.
Do step forward, please. Your special brew, your special tea leaves were alluded to earlier. Could you tell us what these are?
It's just normal Lipton tea bags.
No, someone said that you were giving your tea bags to people or something. Wasn't it?
Yeah, they
Tea
need.
leaves.
They,
Tea leaves. Yeah.
I have special tea leaves. Yes.
And what is this?
They're hallucinogenic tea leaves. Don't like to talk about it. You know, it's not strictly legal.
It's not legal at all. So.
Yeah, I mean, and you're a detective, so I just told you.
Yeah. Yeah. And who were you dealing these tea leaves to?
I'm not a dealer, I'm a user.
So you didn't give them to anyone?
Okay, I gave some, and they gave me money, so I guess that's dealing. But yeah, not big time dealing, just little personal use amounts, you know.
Any questions for Duke at all?
What kind of a phone do you have?
Oh yeah, what phone do you have?
Kind of a phone.
Yeah, because you don't use the internet, you're not on the internet. So what phone do you have, Duke?
It's like it's a landline, and it's got like the. I don't know what to call it. It's just a
Very
phone.
patient, yes, you're right, it is
I
very
am a
patient.
very patient man. Oh, I see.
Any other questions for Duke?
Why are you not on the internet?
Yeah, why are you not on the internet?
Well, I think I explained that beforehand. There's nothing good on the internet. The only thing I ever hear about the internet is how terrible it is. Everyone's going, oh my God, it's so toxic out there. It's so awful. We got enough toxicity here on the stage floor. I don't need more of it on the internet. I've never found it any use for anything. I can buy all my shopping in the supermarket. Like anything you can get on Amazon, you can get in the third aisle of Aldi. No need for the internet. Defunct.
How did you and Larry move in together?
Yeah, you and Larry lived together. How did that happen?
Well, we were both looking, and I found the place, and I said to Larry, this is a 2-bedroom place. This would suit us. And he said, that's great. And then we met up with the landlord, and we gave a deposit. I'm not really sure how this is interesting.
No, I think we have a good point. So you obviously didn't get that deposit back now that, I mean, you're paying double the rent.
Well, I'll need to find a flatmate.
Yeah, and how are you going to find one?
I suppose I'll ask around. I don't know, you make it sound sinister, but it's just like, when you find yourself with a spare room, you find a flatmate. It's what you do.
Okay, any other questions for Jude? Yes, yes.
You mentioned being part of the nudist Facebook group,
Oh,
but
yes.
you're not on the internet.
The nudist Facebook group, he's not on the internet!
I was wondering when that was going to come up. Perfectly reasonable explanation for that. So Barry is on Facebook, and Barry tells me when there's a meet coming up. One time he told me there was a meet coming up, and I turned up naked, and it wasn't a meet. That was a sticky situation.
But how did you find out about this party if Barry's dead?
This party, I arranged this party.
Yeah.
Like I'm the host.
And you let other people know that to come how?
I told Barry to put it on the Facebook group.
Right, okay. Thank you. Barry, please step forward. What is it that you are holding and stroking?
This is Mr. Tips. He's a purebred Shih Tzu.
Right, okay.
He's one of 35 dogs my wife just adopted.
I'm very famous now, so I have a lot of
A
dogs.
lot of dogs. They're like guard dogs. There's one at every window, chimney, trapdoor into our home.
And who are you guarding yourself against, Barry?
Oh, my brother's just been murdered, so it could be any.
Do you feel it could be you next?
Yes, if they see me, they might think he survived somehow ungooped, and then they'll re-goop him, but it'll be gooping me.
Right. Does anyone have any questions for Barry about anything? Yes.
What's the real reason you didn't go to the funeral?
Yeah, the real reason you weren't at the funeral.
Fine. I was having an affair.
What? How dare you? What? Who is she?
That's no one you know.
Who is she?
Sheila or Stacy?
Stacy!
Stacy.
Yes. But it wasn't romantic.
What? Ouch!
Well, you know that you just, every time she'd come into the dressing room when I was naked at a certain point, how could you not?
Very easily! I can't believe this. The betrayal! I would never look at another man.
A woman?
Any other questions for Barry, please?
Which son did your parents prefer?
Oh.
They always prefer preferred my brother. I used to try and trick them into thinking I was him. And then after a while I'd do something disappointing and they immediately go, it's Barry. The wrong note on the piano during Tchaikovsky's Third Symphony.
It was Barry.
It's Barry, they know that.
Any other questions for Barry?
How's your forearm strength?
Ooh, how is your forearm strength?
Impeccable. As you know, I wear a lot of costumes on this show, and sometimes those zippers get pretty tricky. So I really built it up, pulling the zippers and the costumes off, to be clear.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you so much. Please step forward. Stacey, please step forward.
Boo! Boo!
Step forward, Stacey. Can you tell us, are you having an affair or you were having an affair with Barry? What was happening?
Yes, I was having a romantic affair. It was very romantic to me and very special to me.
But then, yes.
And all he's done since is humiliate me on TV, here in front of you all. I didn't appreciate the laughter. It was romantic for me, you know. It was the best romance I ever had in my life.
From him!
First
From him!
romance.
Would you like to tell us about your first romance?
I'd love to. You see, the first person who ever asked me out, well, they said they were Barry, but it was Larry.
What?
What?
The opposite of what happened to you.
You've got to be joking!
He wanted to be me!
Yes, and, well, we had a lovely time together. We'd have picnics, and he'd always come in and just dress up in all my costumes, and we had a right laugh, and everything was going really well until he moved in with Duke.
Oh.
And then I was no longer welcome in his bedroom. Or his home. I don't know why.
Anyone have any other questions for Stacey?
Why couldn't he afford his own flat?
Is this about Larry or
It's a
Duke?
really, well, it's about Larry because it's a really good question because he was the detective in the detective show, but fame hadn't come yet. He had no dogs. You know, he wasn't trolling online. He wasn't going viral online. He wasn't being trolled. You know, he cared about his work.
Okay.
He wanted to live like a proper detective and a two-head with an American. He was methods.
All right, method. Thank you, Stacey. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have you ever trolled online?
Oh, have you ever trolled online, Stacey?
Yes.
Please, Sheila. Tell us, Sheila, so Larry was your muse, is that right?
That's right, yes. You know, obviously I live in a dungeon and I don't get invited to like all the naked stuff. So he was the only one that really came down, you know, to see me and connect with me. And you know, there's a lot of relationships going on in this studio. Mine are all platonic and friendship-wise. Yeah. So I guess the friendship that I had with Larry was helpful for my writing. You know, sorry, I'm just getting all upset now thinking about when I was bored.
Would you like to tell us about that?
I was bored.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Oh.
Nobody, apart from Larry's, ever asked me that before.
Okay, tell us.
It was a dark night. It was the 2nd of January. I think I'm a Pisces. I might be a Capricorn, possibly. Definitely not a Scorpion, anyway. Scorpio. It was a dark night. The moon was full. Not gibbous, not wax, just full. And my mum went into labour, and she didn't cry. She didn't take any drugs for it. No. She just took some hallucinogenics.
Do you know where she got these?
She got them off the dark web.
So it couldn't be Duke then, okay.
But you never know with Duke. He could be lying. You never know with Duke. That's what me and Larry used to say. You never know with Duke. But back to my birth.
Let's just hold it right there. Does anyone have any questions, or would you like to hear more about the birth?
Have you ever strained anything that's not tea?
Yes. Have you ever strained anything?
Definitely strained to do a big poo. I know you shouldn't, but sometimes you won't even put there.
Okay, and then have you done anything with... No, you haven't done anything with it. Just
With
left
my
it.
poo?
I don't know. You said have you strained anything?
Oh, right, okay. So, crayons and acrylic paint and ink from a gall apple.
Oh, so you've strained quite a lot.
Yeah, artistically
Yes.
strained. Yeah.
Oh.
And for the writing.
Would you say you're a patient person?
Wow. When I was born.
Yeah, just a bit faster. If you could do it again, just a bit faster.
In January,
Yeah.
they said this baby
Yeah.
is so quiet.
Okay.
They're probably going to be patient.
Okay, thank you. Please do stand back.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You don't want to hear any
We
more
don't have that
detective?
much time. We do not
You can
have that
read
much
it in
time
my next
because
script.
Simon and I are getting very close to putting someone away for murder. Actually, we've got about 5 minutes where we're just really going to think about who we think did it, and in that time, we're going to leave you here in the holding cell to really think about what you've done.
So, an affair. Well, I'm taking the children and I'll be going.
But
You
not
have
all
a
the-
spare room, I hear, Duke.
Yeah, I'll be moving right away.
Right, I will be moving in with you then, Duke.
Well, here's a secret. My brother told me 2 of our 3 children aren't mine.
What?
That's right.
What?
Sally isn't yours.
Wait, what? Those are Sally's. Stacey, is it true?
Gloria?
Is my sweet, sweet Sally really yours?
Well, she is very sweet. So, that might be answer enough.
You thought you were having triplets, but one was just hidden under the table.
God damn it! Listen, guys, I know this is all exciting and everything, but I think we're forgetting the point. Duke still has a landline. He's got a landline!
How is that the point of anything?
I mean, this is so crazy that in this day and age, you have a landline. Like, I didn't even know they do phone contracts for that anymore.
Wait. A man has been murdered and you're concerned about my telecommunication habits?
No, she's onto something, because all that time spent turning the phone. Let me feel your forearm. You could strain an elephant with those.
Sorry, I think you've got really distracted here. I just found out that you've been having an affair. One of my children isn't mine, and 2 of them aren't yours. And by the way, I did know that. Gloria! Glorious Gloria! Not everything's about you! But it could be.
Yes.
It's like Sophie's choice.
Did you do away with Larry just so you would be able to move into his room in my flat?
It is a very nice flat, in fairness.
You're always trying to get away from Barry. I'm not. I'm always trying to get with you.
And you succeed about half the time.
One of the children's already mine.
That's true.
I could move in and help raise her finally.
No, I said I'm taking the children with me.
To the 2-bed flat?
Yep. That's right. They're not staying with you, and they're not staying with you. They're mine. Mine.
Where are all the shitsies gonna live?
With me. I'm the one that's famous. Famous coming for me.
But, well,
Nothing is in writing yet.
You said yes. You said yes. Your word is binding. We're in a cell. It counts.
Well, look, we might not even have to worry about this because one of you is going away for a very long time. So there might be a room to let. Who knows? All of you stand up. Get in the line. Simon and I know exactly who did it, don't we, Simon? Yes, exactly. And the way that we do it round here is we do it by popular vote. So the way that it works is when I point to each of the suspects, you cheer, you boo, you make any noise that you want, but make sure just for one of them, okay? Otherwise we'll be here for a very long time. You can stamp your feet, you can cheer, you can say murderer if we think they were the one that did it. And we're going to work our way down the line. Again, just cheer once. Let's have a little practice. Pretend that I pointed at the notebook. I'm going to say it and then I'm going to say to 3, like this. If you think it was a notebook, shout murder on 3. 1, 2, 3. Murder! Yes, that was very good. Okay. don't think we need a recap. Just think in your brain a little bit. Just look at each one and just think about their motives. Think about if you want them to go away. Just really think about it. Take this chance. Okay, take a deep breath and get ready. If you think that it was Duke, point and shout on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Murder!
If you think it was Sheila, on 3. 1, 2, 3. The tone is changing. If you think that it was Barry, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Murder!
Okay. If we think that it was Stacy, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Murder!
That's the most so far. Or if we think it was Gloria, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Murder!
I think that it was you.
Mr. Tim's so good! You stole my husband and you killed my boyfriend and you kicked my dog!
I did it! I glooped Larry. I glued and glooped him. Oh, and I enjoyed doing it. Oh, I did for 8 hours just watching the infidelity ooze out of him. I was his first love. You had Barry. Why did you?
Stop it.
I'm really sorry, Mum and Dad. Why did you need Barry too? So for 8 hours, I just whispered into his ear, I loved you. You betrayed me! I loved you. You betrayed me! For 8 hours. And then the last 2, I got my spoon. It's been in my pocket all along. I've just been walking around with him, and I bashed it. And then I thought I'd be free. Free. To make it work with Barry. That's why I skipped into his changing room so delightedly when I knew he'd be naked. I thought it would just happen, like boom. But it didn't. He immediately wanted to put clothes back on. And then proceeded to dump me on live television. It was humiliating, really. But I'm not sorry I did it. I'm not sorry I killed Larry. Just to really humiliate him the way he had humiliated me, all I wanted to be was Mrs. Tidsley. Tidsley with a D, not a T. It's a stupid name anyway, so that's why
Hey!
I'm sorry about that.
Yes, I do.
And my daughter has it! I said enough! So that's why I got some of the glue, but I went over to my bags of Tedleys and I scribbled it out. And I did one more thing.
The script. What
I know.
That script that was written.
Your script. Your script. Your script. You
My
think
script.
this is your script?
My script.
You're so high all the time on tea leaves. You just think you're writing with your I wrote this script!
Oh.
This is our love story! This is our love story. Tea leaves. Tea for Larry Tinsley and leaves for me. Exactly. It was a poetic love story.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. That's the first time anyone's expressed sympathy for all I've been through. It's been a lot. My arm's still really sore from the
You found out you have a daughter, Sally, but you also...
But I always knew I had Sally. That was the day Sally was born.
Okay, wait. And unfortunately, you're going to have to leave Sally and leave Barry because you're going away for a very long time. You're going away to jail, I'm afraid. Stacey, do you have any last words?
I'll be back to troll you all.
Festival and the Unity Theatre for having us. As I did say, we literally could not do this without you. Please go see more shows. Liverpool Improv Festival is here tomorrow as well. There's more shows this evening. On Sunday there's workshops, and I'm doing one. Which, weird enough, is musical improv, but it's really fun. Whether you're a great singer or you've never sung before, look it up. There's still, I think, 2 or 3 tickets left, and it'll be a good time. Other than that, if you enjoyed this show, you can find us online at Crime Scene Impro. We're touring everywhere. We'll be in Edinburgh this year and all over the UK, or have your local venues ask us to come. If you enjoyed this, come again. It's a different show every time. And if you hated this, come again. It's a different show every time. You've been amazing. Have a great weekend. Good night.